What's going on, everybody? We are back with another episode of Object Passion Design Chat. Before we get into it, Joe and I are going to keep talking about what we were talking about before we went live, which was Kickstarter.
Dude, Kickstarter, it's been a headache for me for the past
Really?
few years. I
What,
mean,
what's the challenge with Kickstarter?
no, because in the beginning in 2015, for those of you who didn't know, Sherif knows.
Yeah.
We actually have our own startup company that we work on technology, design, car gadgets stuff, and then we're trying to raise money in Kickstarter.
hmm
But then back then, Kickstarter has a lot of, also now Kickstarter has a lot of policy that you need to follow.
Okay.
And one of the biggest policy is you need to have your product ready before you launch Kickstarter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, that's interesting because I have seen some pre-order stuff on Kickstarter, so
Yeah,
maybe they
back
changed that.
back then you don't have to. Back then you just need to have your concept sketch
What
and
up?
concept like like concept
What up, Cole?
presentation.
Yeah,
But then they changed the policy. That's why for us it's really hard to have the product ready for Kickstarter because it has to go through all the manufacturing process.
okay.
And I get it. I get the reason why they did it because they don't want you to lie and they don't want you to, get money without
Sure.
producing the product. So I get it. But still it's for you wanted to start up because Kickstarter is always startup company.
Yeah,
It's really hard to create a product without money.
right.
Then it's yeah.
Well,
And
and
the whole point of Kickstarter is to raise the fund of to get the fund, get the
yeah,
funding to create a product. But then they want you to have, not actual product, but at least a proof of concept, like close to finished concept.
oh, well, that I have. So, like, I wonder.
But again, it's because for us it was electronic device,
Yeah,
which it has to go through all the regulations and all the apps and software and hardware and firmware.
yeah.
That's the headache because without money you can't do anything.
True, true. What up, Crispy? How you doing?
Uh,
What up, Joseph? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm just debating, right? Because like I see my buddy, like literally he's more than doubled his funding goal on Kickstarter, and I'm sitting here like at like I got a few more sales. I'm at like 45%, but I'm still, like waiting to get to my funding goal. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And like I'm just trying to be smart about it. Like if I can expose my design to more people, and more than just the regular avenues of like YouTube and Instagram, you know, um, maybe I can get to where I want to get, like
yeah,
funding wise,
yeah.
you know. Um,
You should try both. Just put your
yeah,
product on Kickstarter and also still use your own platform.
yeah, of course.
Like for us, what we do is we actually go with Kickstarter and Indiegogo.
hmm
So we have both. It's going to be the same content, just different
Yeah,
platform. So yeah, it's not like the very hard thing to do.
yeah, and like, dude, the thing is, like, his Kickstarter launched. Like it's usually like a month long,
Yeah,
you know, um, and he has 4 days to go. and he's
What is his?
already,
He already passed his goal, right?
dude. His goal was 60,000. He's at 152.
I mean, probably for you,
152,000.
it will be good for Kickstarter because it's not electronic device that you have to dealing with. If it's
Yeah.
electronic device, then
No, his is a knife too.
Yeah.
That's why I'm debating. I'm like, okay, like maybe I just need to reach out and talk to him about how he did it, because like I'm looking at his project and I'm like, okay, like I can do everything that he did for this, you know, very easily, you know. I can recreate, like, you know, basically like his listing, like not his, like recreate his, but just do my own, you know,
Right.
but still hit all of the nuances, all of the details, you know. What up, Lauren? Yeah, there we go. Clicked off of that a little too quickly.
Yeah, try it. I mean, it's nothing,
Yeah.
It's not. There's nothing to lose, right?
Yeah, I don't think there is. Like, really, for me, it's just about like I want to get it out there. I want to get it into people's hands, you know?
No, you should. You
And
definitely should.
like if I can get that, if I can establish that relationship with the community from the first product, you know, they'll be willing to trust me for the second and the third, you know. And that's my main thing, right? Like I have a great community of people who support me right now, but we've hit the limit of that, you know, in terms of numbers. And now I need to go and connect with a community beyond mine, you know, and the one that I have been a part of, you know. And when I say my community, I don't really believe I personally have a community, but I mean more so like the community that I'm immediately a part of, you know, like my tribe of people, you know. So like I need to go and connect with another tribe, and that's my thinking right now. It's like, okay, like I'm waiting on a guy to review my product, you know, and he's taking his sweet ass time. So it's like, okay, cool. No, I appreciate it because he doesn't have to, you know, but at the same time, I'm kind of like in my brain, like screaming, like, ah, like, when are you gonna review it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, how can I, in the meantime, like connect with more people? You know what I mean? So that's even why I'm considering Kickstarter. And like I said, seeing my friend's success, I'm just kind of like, oh crap! Like maybe this is worth thinking about, you know?
Yep.
So I know you are, Crispy. That's why I love you, brother. That's why I love you, man. I absolutely appreciate the shit out of you, dude. What up, Cheeto? Soggy Cheeto, aka Cheeto Bandito. Welcome.
Yeah. Kickstarter.
It's
painful. It's really it's annoying to deal with, especially for the first time when you get on it.
Yeah. What up, Demonok? Carco, love you.
But definitely, if you
Terry?
can, also go check out Indiegogo to see if you
Is
can
it
have.
even still around? Like,
I don't know, but I think so.
it feels like there was a period for these services like Kickstarter, Indiegogo,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and then they disappeared
No,
or like they became
Indiegogo is still around. Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
They just became a lot like more quiet, I
yeah.
guess, as time went on, you know?
When we first started, like 2015, 2014, when we
Yeah.
started, Indiegogo is the thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Of the time.
exactly.
Yeah. So I have been on that train for quite a while
What up, Maddie?
before before we do this YouTube stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm curious to see if it's evolved and again,
Uh, I mean, they probably changed their policy, so you
yeah.
should go check it out. But yeah, I will try it. I will try.
Yeah, I mean,
Try to see.
I gotta talk to my homie and congratulate him, anyways. So it could be a good opportunity then to like be like, bro, school me, like you obviously had like tremendous success with this, what can I learn from you? You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
So I mean, like the worst case is he doesn't really want to tell me what made him successful, you know,
yeah,
with his project. But knowing his character, I don't think that is going to be the case with him. He tends to be a very like straightforward kind of guy, you know. Um, so, anyways, just wanted to like bounce that off of your head,
yeah,
but dude, this stuff is so stressful. One of the things though that is good is one of the guys in the community, he directed me to a t-shirt manufacturer that supposedly does really good quality shirts. I don't know if they are print on demand or not. I'm gonna investigate and find
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
But what's really cool is they offer extended sizes, so
Hmm.
they actually go all the way up to 10x.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which
I never seen 10x.
that's what I'm saying. So I would love to understand and know kind of like how their business works and what their kind of
No,
their
I actually it's actually, if you can get like get a knowledge of it, it will actually help a
yeah,
lot for us because we wanted to get our own T-shirt brand out for such a long time now.
yeah. Like, dude, like I'll show you for example, couple of the ones that I was looking at from them, even just to get them for myself. So yeah, like here's a Japanese like futuristic Mandalorian print, right? But if you look here, more
NXL.
sizes, 7XL to
Yeah,
10XL,
yeah,
and they have options for softer shirts, upgrade to ring spun, thicker t-shirts, try a heavyweight. So like they have ranges, right? And then even if you look up here, they have hoodies. You could
nice.
like throw it on a
So this is
mask if you want,
now
right?
the question just been: is it going to be print on demand or is it you have to order a lot
Yeah.
to sell?
Well, and that's what I want to find out, right? So like again, dope motifs, and again, they have the crazy sizes available, which is awesome, Uh, again, another one like this, just dope looking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, dude. Like, I would definitely want to grab, I think I'm going to grab a couple. Like, even if you look at this, you know, like that's just a dope graphic,
Yeah.
So I wanna check these guys out some more and see, like,
What's the name of the shop?
neatoshop.com.
Needle.
NEATO shop.com.
I got it. Okay, let me I see it. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
just we definitely need to ask them what is this all about.
yeah, like I dig what they're doing, you know. I dig, like, from one stop you can get this, you can get it in a big and tall, you can get it on a hoodie, you know, you can get it on a specialty shirt, which is what makes me think it's print on demand, right? Because if you
Yeah,
look, this is all the t-shirt categories that they
yeah,
have,
yeah.
which is crazy, right? So there's no way they're inventorying all of these. So, and then they also talk about their quality, side to side versus other people, like vibrant colors. It doesn't like mess up in the wash, as like time goes on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like look at that, the difference. So, like, this company really has my attention. I mean, even look at this, the filling
Oh,
in the
the quality
print.
is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this your friend? Uh, where did you get this website?
He's a member of the community.
Okay.
Yeah. So he mentioned them, and I was like, oh crap.
You should ask them.
You
You should ask him more.
Yeah. What up, Lancelot? How you doing, brother? Welcome. And did I hear it's your birthday? Is it?
Happy maybe birthday.
Is it your birthday, sir?
Happy maybe birthday.
Happy birthday, dude. Glad you got to pop in. Say what's up.
What's up?
What up, Neil? How you doing? Oh yeah, I said hi to you. Sorry. You don't get two highs.
No, definitely worth investigated into it because I feel like it's been such a long time that we actually wanted to get our t-shirt out
Mm-hmm.
and good quality t-shirt, good quality t-shirt.
Yeah. And again, like the thing for me that I've always been a stickler about is like I want like sizes for everybody, Like I don't want to just offer like 2X, 3X.
Like for us doing YouTube for quite a while now.
Yeah.
Like I always wanted to have our own shirt on the camera, wear it, and then just market it in the camera and design it. And I think it's time.
Dude, we'll see how these guys go. I gotta dig in a little bit more into them and see how their business works. But if everything is straightforward, then yeah, like, because dude, I told you I spent a lot of time trying to find like a good print on demand place, and it's just not there. Like they're not offering the kind of things that we need, but if these guys do, that'll be a game changer for sure,
So what I found here is in FAQ, there's a how do I sell my design?
Yeah.
And then it says we love indie artists. We always looking for great artists and designer. please contact us to request an artist invite. Please include a link to your online portfolio or artist page. Noted that we do not solicit design and will not accept design concept. You must have ready to print design.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. We will provide royalty information, artwork requirement, and other detail with artist invite. So maybe, yeah.
Well, they also offer a custom printing service.
Yeah.
So if you go to like nitoshop.com/custom, they say no minimums, no setup fees, unlimited colors, artwork services, next day, same day rush printing available, you know. So there's definitely some potential.
Yeah, there's definitely a way that they can do print on demand.
Yeah. So the question is, for example, like, how do you, like for me, right? Like I have a Shopify store. How do I list the shirt and then when I get the order, like send it to them,
Yeah.
you know? I may need to do that manually, but it may be worth it to be able to have the options that these guys offer, honestly. So
also ask your friend to see
yeah,
if he knows anything other than just this site alone, the detail of the site and how it works.
Yeah, I'll definitely dig into it. Some more.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, dude. All right. So today, are you guys ready? We're going to get back to talking about bags. But right before we do, I just got to plug our homeboy Lancelot Leather, who's in the house. I have been rocking his wallet ever since I got it. This guy.
Nice.
Super thin. Nice. With all my cards and my cash. Really, really well made. Love this thing. And very, very nice wallet, dude. So far, I'm exceedingly happy with it, I gotta say. So if you guys really are in the market for a new wallet, or you're just looking to get a wallet that is actually like a good deal thinner than what you've been used to, something that really disappears in the pocket in the best way possible, I highly recommend this one. And you can get it at EDC Roundtable. But yeah, look, like that's how many cards I'm keeping in there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 cards plus cash. So yeah, dude, if you guys are looking for a nice hyper slim wallet, definitely check out Joe's. And yeah, look at, like, dude, this is the last time you saw a wallet that freaking thin.
Yeah.
Like, even compared to my last like thin wallet from Hitch and Timber, this is how thick the Hitch and Timber is with nothing in it. So, like, this with all of my cards and cash is the same thickness as the Hitch and Timber with nothing. So, anyways, just had to plug my boy Lancelot, give him some love, because he always shows me some love. And
very cool.
He is the man.
Those are nice design wallet.
Yeah, it's super convenient. Actually, it's way easier to use than this Hitch and Timber wallet was. This looks great for Instagram. This is great to live with. And this also looks good for Instagram. So, just saying. All right. Lauren, okay, now, well, that's kind of a good question, right? An EDC backpack, something gray with a side pocket for a water bottle, preferably inexpensive. I think your best bet is to ask Maddie, Mattisfaction, his go to bag. He had one that was, I think, around 30, $40 that was really great if you're looking for like truly inexpensive. Joe and I are not the ones to ask about inexpensive backpacks.
Yeah. This backpack alone is $200.
Yeah, that is. I'm willing to bet you don't want to spend that much on a backpack.
Yeah.
But if I remember correctly, the one that Maddie had or has is fulfills your exact requirements, actually. So now for tonight's topic, we're kind of continuing going down the pathway of like an EDC bag and for like general purposes, and I have some interesting new findings for us to kind of like chat about. In the past, we've like dug deep into doing like uh, potential like market analysis from the outside, but without really like looking at products that were readily available on the market. And like one of the things or the direction that I have been looking at a little bit more lately is towards like sling bags. And sling bags are a good reference because they're basically like small backpacks, essentially, right? Now, historically, I had been rocking this North Face bag right here. And it's not a bad design, but it's simple, you know. It's just got one general purpose opening where I would typically throw my pouches in. I could fit like 2 pouches into this guy, or, you know, whatever kind of general stuff I needed. And it has an external pouch here just for like carrying whatever. Now, I got to be very honest with you guys. I'm not your typical sling bag wearer because I don't put my wallet in this stuff. I don't put my knife. I don't put anything that I couldn't live without if it got stolen in my bag, right? It's either got to be I'm okay with it getting stolen, or this thing, you know, it's too big for me to like freehand carry, basically, right? So this was okay, but I wanted to start carrying my camera. And this has no protection, no accommodation for a camera whatsoever, right? So I went with this guy, the Peak Design bag. Now this thing is a significant step up in price, but also a significant step up in terms of utility, right? What's kind of the signature of the Peak Design bag is it has these separators that flip down that make a space from a space for one element into a space for 2. So I flip down both of these on each side, now I have 4 compartments in the bag, which is awesome, which is super cool. They're the only company that does this, to my knowledge. And this bag has treated me very well. I don't have a lot of complaints about it. You have like a small internal thing here. I'd usually throw like my spare batteries in here. You have a outside compartment here. This is where I usually throw my memory cards. And what was a real surprise was one day I discovered it has this compartment in the back here, which is perfect for a tablet, like a small tablet.
Like a
And
notebook or something.
I tend to rock when I'm like mobile, I tend to rock a Microsoft Surface Go, and that actually fits. So I can have a Surface Go, my camera gear, some extra stuff in here, all in one bag, which is pretty dope.
And don't forget, that thing you can carry a tripod.
Right, I was just about to get to that.
Yeah.
They also have these loops down here for connecting a strap from here to here that allows you to put like a tripod over the length of it, you know? So it's a very well thought out design. The material is very good. It feels very robust. One of the really nice things are these end points where like the strap connects in, because it allows rotation. My one complaint with this bag ever, it kind of looks like a purse.
Yeah.
Like a woman's purse.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint about it, really, aesthetically. You know?
It's not the greatest looking sling.
It's not the most masculine looking
Yeah.
sling. That's the thing. Functionality wise, it's on point. Like, there's no question, right? But yeah, it's definitely not the most, not like, it's not feminine. It's not masculine. It's just when you get something that's wide and vertical like this, the comparison to a purse is a very easy one to make. Yeah. So that led me to this guy, which is the Snack Time Sling from Data Crew. This guy.
Sherif, can you bring your camera down a little bit so we can see it easier?
There we go, baby.
There you go.
Like that.
There we go. Yeah.
So this guy is now starting to go in the direction that we talked about in when we started looking at things from the big picture perspective, right? Not only customization of the interior, but customization of the exterior. So I can put patches on this thing and really like show my character, my personality, the things that are important to me. And I can, swap it around, however I like it. The thing that I do love about this bag, actually, is the material. So this is a 1050 denier ballistic Cordura. And this thing feels like I can beat the shit out of it, and it will be very survivable. Even the zippers, even though they're a little bit on the stiffer side, they're supposed to be waterproof, which is dope, right? So like, I know I can throw stuff in here and it's going to survive. The thing that I like almost the most are these little logo straps that they just stitched here. I don't know if these serve to reinforce the little tabs, but this is dope. I don't know why they did it. I don't have a reasoning. Maybe it's part of, it could be part of the strap. Either way, it serves as an anchor point for additional accessories, which is awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah, like, dude, I freaking love it. Like, I don't know why nobody else has really done this before, but you can kind of see it there, And This just has a nice urban survivable feel about it, right? You have traditional, front pouch, nice contrasting orange sort of interior, which I like because it makes it easier to see things on the inside. This is something also that I really like, is that the main compartment opens almost completely perpendicular like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't have to that's one thing with the Peak design. The Peak design opens wide, but it doesn't open super wide,
Yeah.
But with this, I have access to this nylon here. These are little things for hooking up your EDC stuff like flashlights, knives, whatever, right? Grab a flashlight from over here so I can show you guys, right? Go in. So you can hook up your gear inside of here pretty easily. And this one comes off with a Velcro, and then this whole panel here is Velcroable. So you have a multi-modular panel here, which I think is really dope. And then, of course, you have your classic back thing, right? So Lauren, this is the Snack Time Sling from the Data Crew guys. This thing, okay, this is before I tell you where to get it. I will tell you the one major downside to this is the expense, right? The Peak design and this guy are both incredibly expensive. The Peak design, because of the materials, because of the unique fasteners and the sewing, I understand its cost, right? This was $165, and it's constructed marginally different than the $15 North Face that I showed you. So one of the things that I wanted to do was to consult a friend of mine who works in soft goods and ask him about the materials, because maybe that's what makes this cost so much more, right? And maybe because it's, boutique manufacturing, whatever, but I feel that the price is excessive for this guy. Honestly, yeah. Demonoc, have a great night, dude. Have a great night. But I will say, this has got phenomenal potential. Really phenomenal potential. So last but not least, there's this guy. This is the Hex Ranger. And this can be got from Amazon for about $50. And this one uses also ballistic cordura fabric, but it's the eco version. So it's made out of recycled fibers. And I do not like the feel of it. The feel feels kind of cheap. I'm not gonna lie. One of the things that's really interesting, and I hate it, is it has this diagonal sort of pouch right here, which I guess is meant for your phone because it's fuzzy on the inside, but I hate it. I hate it so much because if my phone is any smaller than this, then I'm going to lose the phone, and I'm going to have to dig in like this for it, which is fucking stupid because there's no room. There's barely room for my fat fingers to get in there as is. And it's just like, dude, you took up valuable space for a utility that I don't know, I don't see the point in, right? Then you have another forward pocket, which I outfitted with some stuff here. I have a little multi-tool right here. I have a small EDC flashlight. I have, you know, a little Torx bit driver. I have a handkerchief. And you have this webbing stuff here, and then pockets behind. The webbing is set up into 3 sections. I don't know why, but I feel like it should be 4. And then, again, something that kind of drives me nuts is this only like half opened. I want this to open like the snack time sling and give me full access to everything inside of here. So yeah, that's a bit frustrating, and it does feel like it's going to get stuffed pretty quickly if I keep EDC stuff in here and battery stuff, you know, like spare batteries and memory cards. I'm going to have to make decisions between the two, which I don't really like. It does not have a back pouch, although it does have this, which is really interesting. I guess they thought about it for people who air travel to slide over the rolling luggage, which is interesting. I don't know why. Like, if you're carrying a sling, keep it on your fucking shoulder. Just saying. But then here is its kind of coup de grace, so to speak. You have this very nicely done internal area exclusively for cameras. So in here, and this is why I'm on my potato webcam, because I can fit my full camera in here, and I can fit a spare lens, right? Now, that's not to say I couldn't do that in my other ones, but this is completely padded. And I even got a few separators, actually. It came with these extra spare separators, which is funny because it's like, dude, there's barely any room.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing. You can. There's no extra room for extra separator.
Yeah. But what is nice is it's padded. It's nice and it's soft in here, which I think is dope, right? And then you have this webbed sort of whatchamacallit, like a pocket right there where you can loosely throw crap in. But for carrying a camera out of the box, this one is definitely the best setup for it. Now, the Snack Time Sling can do the same thing, but here we go. What I would feel most comfortable doing is having like a pouch like this to put my lens into. Because without this and without a separator inside of this guy, right, I have no ability to ensure that my stuff isn't going to knock against one another, right?
That's usually like the biggest question,
right?
Because by having a bag inside a bag, it kind of defeats the purpose of the bag, right?
Right. And so like what I was thinking would be really nice if you had like a sub frame in here that held all of your gear, right? And then this EDC carrying stuff So, like the main compartment of the one that I just showed you, and then I want the front compartment to look like this. Because then I can carry my EDC stuff, I can carry my wires, I can carry whatever nicely organized, which that one isn't. But then my camera gear is nicely protected, you know? But otherwise, if you look here, the camera and stuff is just kind of tossed in.
Just inside.
Yeah, it's just tossed in. And if I have a flashlight or a multi-tool and stuff like that in here, this is going to bang up against it, you know, and potentially damage my camera, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I like the Snack Time Sling the most as a bag, right? I love the customization. I love these extra loops out here. The fact that I can put like a carabiner on it, carry it from here, or even like hang it off of a table, you know, if I'm at a restaurant or something, you know, so I don't have to like kind of awkwardly place it somewhere, you know what I mean? But the thing that's really interesting for me is like, why does somebody who's just using this for EDC need all of this storage?
Yeah.
Right? Like this is sized the same like the camera bag, but doesn't offer me the opportunity to store in it like the camera bag.
Yeah.
So I'm a little like, huh? Like
I feel like a lot of
okay,
bag, like sling bag, backpack, or any of that region, companies are moving towards utility base, and a lot of them are heading towards so-called organizers, camera, EDC use bag.
yeah,
But in reality, the usability is trash.
yeah.
So like I mean, I kind of get why companies does that, because it's a trend, and that's what, because people are creating that kind of product, so different companies wanted to follow that trend.
Yeah.
Trendy product, but then they kind of forget how things work.
So the importance of why I just bored the shit out of all of you guys in assessing all of these, you know, kind of models, right, is to understand what works and doesn't work, right? Like, this is what we do in design. We buy fucking products and we look at them and we say, okay, this is what's working. Now I know, for example, if I'm going to design a sling that I'm going to use and carry and call my own under my brand, right? I want it to have the Snack Time Sling, you know, material and zippers, right? I want a front pouch that folds down, right? I like the separators from the Peak design. And I don't also want it to get too tall because I don't want it to look like a purse.
Yeah,
right. I want the connectors, you know, that the Snack Time Sling has. Like, I think that that's really useful. I don't need a cell phone drawer here. I think that that's dumb. So I already have started to construct a design from analyzing the four of these and understanding what works and what doesn't work, right? And for you guys, again, this is what I talk about even when you guys ask about knife design, right? You have a bunch of different models. you can see what you like from this model and that model. You just need to look at the items in your life to see, okay, this is what I like about this one. I want to use this kind of capability. I have this that I hate about that one. I want to make sure that that doesn't enter into like my concept. And you can do this with everything in your life. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, a knife, a bag, a bicycle, a car, like anything. This is a principle of looking critically at the items in your life, you know, and understanding how to be intelligently critical, not just like negative, but like intelligently critical about like, okay, this works, that works, this doesn't work, this will never work.
And there's a term that in design that we always use. It's design criteria, right? Like, all these are design criteria that you fulfill yourself, and
Yes.
you kind of have to go through all these design criteria. You kind of wanted to list all the design criteria that you think if you own a bag that you want the features to be in, and you have to also adjust if the design criteria really works. In this case, a bag.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you can choose and divide and multiply, not multiply. Right?
Yeah.
Add on or minus. Or get rid of it.
No, and that's just it, right? Because, like, for example, one of the things that I would like to be able to fit in the bags on top of my camera, but I can't because there's not enough room, is my video game rig, right? This guy.
Yeah.
Right? So let's say I'll give you a usage scenario. Let's say I'm going to go, because this is going to come up like next month for me, right? A buddy of mine is moving from Brazil to Northern California, you know, which I'm super excited for. What if I don't want to drive the 2 hours to see him? What if I want to take the BART, right? So I'll drive somewhere, I'll park my car in long-term parking, and then I'll hop on the BART. When I go and see him, what do I want to take with me? Okay, I'm going to be on the BART for at least an hour and a half. I'll have my phone. I'll have my camera so I can like document things and get some photos of us together and whatever, you know. But then I may want to take this pouch with my video game system with me, and I don't have room for it, you know, which is annoying. It's really annoying, actually.
And in design field that we always do this type of stuff is, I'm just gonna give them some knowledge of design. Words. This type of research analysis is called user scenario and criteria research, because you have to put yourself into a scenario of a context. Like you have to put yourself into a usage, like what Sherif was talking about, visiting a friend in San Francisco, and then that's a perfect scenario. And then what you need to do is, if you ever wanted to get into design, what you need to do is start from the beginning. How are you gonna travel? What type of stuff that you want to carry? What type of bag you want to carry, and how are you gonna carry it?
Yeah.
And sort of just going through all those criteria and figure out the best solutions along the way. And that's basically how design scenario, user scenario works. It's to figure out how things work and how things not work.
Yeah.
In this scenario, and of course, there's gonna be so many different scenarios, but you have to kind of pick and choose your path. Design.
Right. Yeah, the most likely.
Yeah.
Well, and this is interesting, Joe. The answer to this question is, in the short term, yes, I can do this, right? But what we're talking about is that if I'm going to design my own pouch, create my own product, right? I need to think about including all the things that I would want to carry, right? So in the short term, yes, I can band-aid my scenario by adding a strap for my phone,
Yeah.
wallet, game system, whatever, right? So I could find something that could, well, these don't have it, right? But I could find something that could maybe clip on, and I could have the game system here with the camera on my back or whatever, right? But if I'm going to start designing from the ground up, then what I really want is a bag like this one. This is the $50 one, but then with an extended capacity right here, right? Because this should fit inside there. I know it's kind of hard to see because everything's all black, right? I'm sorry, I like black, right? But like this thing is going to be impossible to fit as is. You see what I'm saying? So again, can I band-aid it for my immediate needs? Yes, right. But if I want to create my own long-term solution, it's about understanding the limitations of what's currently available to me
and understanding the system of what is currently available.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. I should also say this real quick. Could there be a sling out there that fulfills all of my needs in theory? Absolutely yes, but there's also going to be a limit to spending, buying, experimenting, right? Like if you're Honda and you're going to design the next Accord, you can maybe buy Toyota, but you're not going to buy every mid-priced sedan and disassemble, and you have to have a limit, you know.
That's why user scenario testing is very helpful, because you sort of go through your day and go through your month, go through your different scenarios, and through that journey, you learn what you need and what you don't need, and then you kind of take notes on it, and you kind of get the knowledge while you're doing it, while you are experiencing it.
Absolutely.
So after all that knowledge, you're going back to the drawing board and then refine your design. And also that's why we create prototype, right? Prototype you in the user scenario space, and then you kind of just going back and forth to design the perfect.
Yeah.
Not I wouldn't say the perfect backpack, but to design a backpack that fits your need.
Yeah, an optimized solution, right? Yeah. So what's great about this, Joe, what you're talking about here, modular system, right? So one of the reasons why with my primary bags that I carry military bags like 511 and stuff like that, because they use the MOLLE system, right? And while a bag like this can go inside the backpack, I have a bunch of little pouches, for example, like this guy right here, that feature the MOLLE system. And so now I can add additional storage to my regular backpack based on having MOLLE, you know? Yeah, you nailed it. MOLLE is a perfect example, right? Now, the trade-off that you do get with going with MOLLE is you lose one of the features that I love about this is the self-expression. Because if this whole front face is MOLLE, there's no place for Velcro, which is kind of sad, you know? Because that's also what makes this so cool, right? Like, if I'm out, you know, and I've just got this on my chest, and I'm getting quick access to my camera, shooting, whatever, right? I dig, for whatever reason, that this is showing. It may be stupid, but I
No,
like it. So there's
think
got to be a middle ground
I
somehow.
think in this era where we are in right now, personality and customization is definitely the number one top priority.
Yeah,
Talent,
it's having
because
both.
we all there's so many
Ooh,
there's a lot of social medias, and we all express into social medias and YouTube and photos. So it's kind of the requirement.
okay, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
Have a
yeah,
Molly Velcro piece.
yeah. I was just thinking about what if the Molly it's a Velcro.
Yeah, yeah. That's
So
a great thought.
it's always there's so much possibilities
Yeah.
that you can design for each and every scenarios if you really think it through.
Yeah. Dude, I dig where we're going, you know? It's true. Not everybody wants Velcro. It's very true.
Yeah.
But this is also where you get into like target market kind of stuff, right? For sure.
And also cost.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But I dig this. I dig the idea of like a Molly Velcro, you know? But yeah, this is why, like I said, I droned on and kind of like bored you guys those because like, you know, understanding what works and doesn't work is incredibly important. And from there, we can springboard to new ideas, right? Just like what, you know, Joe is talking about here. Companies make their money on the add-ons because you can definitely upcharge for all of those. You know, for sure. Pedro, I don't know if I said hi to you, but if I didn't say hi to you, what's going on, sir? Yeah, this is a challenge, Dopey. I have not seen a backpack with a huge Velcro panel in general, let alone an affordable one. At all. So this has been kind of my like deep dive into these bags. There were some at that that Patina recommended, but they have not been available at all. Actually, they have been incredibly sold out. And so I have no way of kind of getting them and comparing them, you know. But there are some that have features that I like and features that I don't like. This is a good example of both. He shared with us, Patina shared with us this bag. And this bag seems to have similar sort of concept as what we've been talking about. You know, nice structural main compartment. I have no idea what's going on the inside. These look like 4 compartments for storing stuff, right? What I do like is it uses these military style QD sling mounts, which I think is dope for being able to engage and disengage the bag, right? And to even has the drawstring here, like if you guys know AR-15 slings, this is for making like quick tension adjustments, which I think is really sweet, really cool. But this thing looks like a freaking lunchbox.
I was gonna say it looks just like lunchbox.
Yeah, and that's not appealing at all. Also, if you look at it now, I don't know what this DWR coating is. Maybe Dopey, maybe you know. But I also like this 500 denier nylon. I really prefer the 1050 of the Snack Time sling. Again, it feels super durable, super like just this can take a bomb, you know. But I don't know. I don't have any other experience to go from. Um, there was also this guy's stuff, Dan Matsuda, and let's see if you guys remember, he had these like funky backpacks. Wow, he really cleared out his store. Okay, never mind. Oh, before I forget, this thing that looked like a lunchbox sold out, first of all, but second of all, $200, bro. That's very expensive. That's incredibly expensive. Then you have stuff like these guys, which, you know, may not be the most ergonomic or useful.
Yep. Tactical baby carriers.
Yeah. But I like the concept behind the brand. You
That
know?
force.
Definitely fun, you know. And then which was the other one? Yeah, I think that was it. It was the brown buffalo and the Dan Matsuda stuff. But yeah, these are all sold out. And again, exceedingly expensive for like a pouch.
Yeah.
$220.
How big is this?
It doesn't even say. Like 9 inches by 5 inches. That's not that big.
No,
It's really not. For $220,
That's
like
too much.
it
Right.
is. It is.
Such a small pouch. It's not even a sling, it's a pouch.
Yeah, exactly. So when you come here and you look at Data Cruise, this
But
by
I
the
do
way,
but
is
yeah.
their secret sale entry point. If you guys do want this snack time sling, they are currently selling this one in multicam for $165. It's exactly the same as the one that I showed you, but yeah, $165 again. Incredibly expensive. Incredibly expensive.
Sling. That's
Yeah.
small. It's
But
quite expensive.
so we also know now 3.25 liters is maybe just a little small, maybe going 3.5.
Yeah.
You know, because 5 is too big.
Oh yeah, 5 is too big. You
Yeah.
have to find that sweet spot.
And then if we look here, I'm going to unshare my screen for a second. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. The price is way too high. You know, I think that hypermodular bag is nuts. And I'll show you in a second.
Why is the internet becoming weird now?
No idea. It says mine is. Well, no, maybe it's my internet. It looks strong.
Is it mine? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see me?
Yeah, it just says Wi-Fi is, or the connection is unstable. Not sure why.
That's weird.
Are you hearing me fine, Joe?
No, you are in and out. Yeah, you are in and out.
How about now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Can you hear
that's
me?
very strange.
I can hear you much better now, but still, it's still a little.
I don't understand why my internet is acting crazy, but
Yeah,
tell you what, let me leave the studio and then rejoin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's by myself again. Yeah, so you guys we'll take you guys through a little bit of our design process. Not everybody's design process is the same, but there's always a way to do things that will fit your style. And oh, he's back. He's back.
It still says my connection's unstable.
It's. I mean, at least we can hear you.
Yeah. What the hell?
Maybe it's your laptop.
I think it's my connection more than anything, if I'm 100% honest with you. But here, let me just show this real quick before my internet gets stupid again. So this is the camera bag that I just showed you guys. 3 liters. The next size up is 8. And look how much more stuff it carries.
Yeah.
I don't want an 8-liter bag. I really don't. It's too much. You know? So, and yeah, look at how big that is.
Yeah.
It's just way too much. Way too much.
That's too big.
Yeah. So there needs to be like a middle ground. And if we look at the Peak Design bag, this one is 3 liters.
Yeah. That's the one you had.
Yeah, but it's a better organized 3 liters. Or no, maybe mine's the 6.
No, I think yours is the big one.
Mine is the 6.
Yeah, the 6.
It's either the 6 or the 10. Where's my tape measure? I can tell you right now. What? Oh, max tablet carry. Yeah, this is what I want, the dimensions. Uh, 34. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll give it 34 about. So I have the 6 liter. So 6 liter is too much also. So 8 liter too much, 6 liter too much. 3 1/4 too little.
Yep, that's why it's important to do research on what works and what not works.
It seems like 4 liters, maybe 4.5, maybe the best for real everyday carry. So, all right, we'll stop boring you with that. We'll spend the next 30 minutes talking to Joe about Joe's model building. People want to know, they want to see. Have you been, whatchamacallit? Have you been building anything new? Do you have anything new finished?
Yeah, the Zeta is done.
Yes, show the people.
Oh man, I don't want to leave my seat.
You gotta do it.
But first of all, I need to use the bathroom, guys.
Okay. Hurry up. Go use the bathroom. Dobie, I tried to load up your pictures on the computer, and it keeps on telling me to use my phone. So I will have to show your pictures from the phone, you know? which kind of sucks, but we'll do one of these dealios. Yeah, super dope. Yeah, man, that turned out nice. But I'll wait to show more of them when Joe gets back from using the bathroom. Until then, we will just stare at this vacancy together. Together. How do you like the vacancy, guys? Right? I thought you'd dig that, Cheeto. Bigify the empty chair. Just make it awkward. So awkward. Yeah, man. Now we can just be like, when Joe comes back, be like, "Oh, Joe, what took you so long? That must have been a monster piss." By the way, if you guys didn't catch it earlier in Maddie's stream, there's a fundraiser going on for Zach from the Crispy Donut crew. I'm going to drop the link right now. If you guys can help our brother out from the CDC, that would be really awesome if you guys definitely help him get to his goal of 15K to resolve his like tree issue. Brother needs a win. Brother definitely needs a win. And
I will
so Joe, what took you so long? Did you take a poop?
Yeah. Always, man. Always. So I will show you guys 3 model I recently finished. First one is
dude, that's your titty. That's not a model.
Hey, do you like it? So first off, it's this guy. I don't know if I show you guys this. Did I show you guys this?
Hold on. Wait, how do I? No. I always forget what's the key to just exclusively bigify you.
This is the one that I built.
There it is. Solo layout.
Yeah. And everything's painted. I mean, in the camera, you can't really see the color that well, but it's actually painted and stickered and matte finished and detailed it. And yeah, everything's all done on this guy. And the black and red, especially the black and red, is all painted, and the blue is painted. And of course, it's a lot more it's a lot more contrasted in the camera other than the actual photo. So let me see if I can fix that.
They're asking which model that is.
Yeah, let me see if I can do this. There we go. No, it doesn't change. Whatever. This one is the MGSD Freedom Gundam. It's the new release of the 2023 SD Gundam, but it's MG version of it SD. So it's the small. It's the big hit series of the Gundam, but they make it MG feel to it. So you got the inner frame, you got the articulations you need, everything. And I really like this because it's a SD. So if you compare it to the MG back here, different scale, but it's so much more because it's small, so you got a lot more detail packed in the model. So this is the MG, this is the SD, but this is the MG SD, so which is master grade SD.
Yeah.
Put this back. Yeah, this articulation is awesome. So all this can move like this. All this can be close up like this. As you expect from Bandai, everything is movable, and the feet is movable too. So it's awesome. And the next one, it's the Zeta. But it's right now it's in Wave Rider form. It's in the jet form. This guy, it takes me a long time to build, and of course I do a little bit of painting here and there. The blue is all painted, and the camera still can show it well. And it looks awesome, just like this.
Yeah, that turned out cool.
Yeah, and I'm gonna transform it back to the mobile suit soon. Just not now. I'm lazy. But you can see all the detail, like even the landing gear detail, and then like blue.
That's some weak ass landing gear, I gotta say.
Yep. Yep. And yeah, this is actually really nice because they don't, like in the beginning, like maybe 5 to 10 years ago, they have this version, but the old version, the 2.0, that one is really good already, but this one is much better because it's very solid. This thing doesn't move around, like the part doesn't fail. You can,
Nice.
It's very, and it's because it's transformable mobile suit model. It's very good for quality of the build because it's transformable, so we have to give them that. They create a solid model even though it's transformable.
Dude, them's fighting words, Neil. This is a Gundam channel.
And then the next one is
I'm just messing with you, Neil.
my childhood dream cartoon like this. I don't know if you guys know this guy. You know this guy, Sherif?
Me, no.
Well, this is from Japan. Like, it's the animation, of course, and then they make it a model, which is awesome because. And this guy, I'm planning to paint everything, like the blue and the red, gold that you see here. I'm gonna take it apart and then paint everything up, and then the painting process should be up next week on my YouTube channel. If you guys don't want to watch me make the model, it's gonna be there. So
Why is his junk so big and sticking so far out forward? His junk is so big and
I don't know,
so
man.
far out forward.
Hey,
And his balls are on top, not below. Oh my god!
This should be on the bottom, right? This should be on the bottom right here. But yeah, these are the 3 models that I'm working on, especially this one because this is brand new. Actually, it just came out a month ago, so I got this very early.
Nice.
In the United States. So I wanted to finish it and review it, which is of course what my YouTube channel is about. and here is the graphic. It's awesome. Graphic is awesome, right?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the graphic is really awesome.
That's intense graphics.
Yeah. And Here is the original animation.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah, original animation right here. And if you got the pulsing, like it can actually do this and stuff like this. Consider it as it's been a HG and such a small model. The articulation is actually really good. This is why I love Bandai model as a robot model company, because they usually outdone themselves. As see, if such a small model, it still got a lot of articulation that you expect from Bandai, and the scale and the design is really cool. So the quality is really good.
Nice.
What else is there?
Well, I got something to show you.
So one last thing. So what I'm planning to do on this model, as the painting goes, out of blue, it's going to be two parts. One is metallic blue. I'm gonna do on the shoulder and also on the chest, front. But on the bottom of the blue is it's going to be matte blue, which is quieter and more solid. And also the red is it's going to be darker red, which is like this guy here. It's going to be this red right here. And then the gold, it's going to be different gold. So the gold here and the gold here is going to be all different gold paint. So it should be fun to pick this guy up, and it shouldn't take that much time for me to do everything. So stay tuned for that, and I will show you guys this one next week if I ever get to finish it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my current build that is in.
I'll show you Dopey just finished building a model himself.
Nice. Show me. Show me.
Absolutely.
Zion, RG Zion. Nice build. Did he build this himself?
Yep.
Nice. I actually want to see. Do you have an actual model color? Nice. It looks like you do a little bit of weathering too, huh?
Dopey, this is your time to shine, brother.
It looks like you do a little bit of weathering here and there, and red and gold, Iron Man color.
Yep.
Do you do? Yeah, looks like you have your inner frame painted metallic.
Hold on.
Nice build, man, Toby. Nice build. One thing that I can say is on the bottom, the thruster, if you can make the yellow as a gold, that would be much better for me personally, because everything in the bottom is gold, and then having the solid color, it looks a little bit out of touch. A little bit. This is my opinion, but overall it's a good build, and I'm not by all means professional. I'm just giving my opinion. Oh, this is nice. Very nice. Very nice. Did you put stickers on? Because Archie, you need to put some stickers, man. Okay. Yeah. Nice. No, this is nice build.
Yeah, that's it for the pictures.
Nice. I wish I have more to show, by the way. So I don't have more to show. Oh, actually, I have something to show. Actually, one more thing.
All right. Back to showing the empty chair. Just for Cheeto Bandito here. You may be soggy Cheeto now, but you'll always be Cheeto Bandito in my heart.
So I have been painting this guy. Sherif, if you remember where this is from.
That's a little hard to tell.
There we go.
Star Wars something?
No, this is actually the Toyota GT1 race car.
Oh,
panel.
The center console.
Yeah, I paint everything.
Dang.
Yeah. All the
That's ridiculous.
buttons and
yeah, I see that. Each one has a different color.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And I'm gonna finish this soon. Okay, the next thing I can show you, it's gonna be crazier, but I actually paint this.
The fuck is that?
It's the minifigure came with the Gundam model.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, 1/100 scale model minifigure.
Okay, yeah, I can kind of see pink hair and legs.
Yeah. This is what the animation looks like. So I just paint them for fun. Nothing special, just for fun. That's it.
Oh, by the way, Dopey responded.
Yeah. No, paint on the marker it works, but it's limited. So if I were you, I would move into Ken, if you can, like Ken, Kamiya Ken, and then later on, if you have the space and gear needed, then spray paint is definitely a way to go if you wanted to get into paint jobs and everything. And of course, panel lining sometimes for RG that's small, it's really you need to be adjust, because for such a small size with so much panel lining, it kind of looks, it's gonna make the Gundam looks dirty, so you kind of have to pick and choose. Like this guy, it's the same size as RG, but I do the panel lining a little bit here and there. I didn't do everything, and of course, doing panel lining with stickers and matte finish on the top will definitely give your model a pop. So my style is a lot like matte finish with gold with metallic finish on top. So that's my style. So I will pick and choose which one should be matte, which one should be metallic. So maybe on one surface there's different type of colors, different type of metallic, different type of matte on one piece. Yeah, that's it. That's it for my show.
Yeah, he definitely wants to get an airbrush at some point.
I can if you ever wanted to get into airbrush, I can recommend you some gear for airbrushing and some cheap airbrushing for you to get started, because having an airbrush will make your life and your model just that much more detailed as the quality goes. But at the same time, airbrush needs a lot of practice and a lot of dedication because all the parts are very small and very expensive. So you need to take care of your airbrush as the time goes. And Sherif knows I break my airbrush once in a while.
Yeah. And it's not just a quick and easy fix.
Nope. It's definitely not.
Before we wind down, I forgot to show it earlier, but Dopey shared with us a very like hyper modular bag that just went through Kickstarter, and I want to see your response to seeing it.
Oh man, that is crazy. It's cool, but one thing it reminds me of is the package, like the package that came with the drill bit.
Yeah,
like it feels like a product that needs to be in Home Depot.
dude. The thing is, right? Like, it makes a lot of sense if you're just using EDC stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see room for a laptop. I don't see room for a camera. Like you can clearly see it here in this section over here. Like, this makes sense. You know?
Yeah.
But I think conceptually there are things to be learned from it, though.
Yeah. No, it's a great system.
I particularly love this.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you can just Velcro off this small set and put it into a pouch is pretty dope, actually. Like, this little awesome mini light setup is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. You know? And I would love to have like those panels go inside of my bag, and then I can remove them and put them in a pouch and just carry them. Like,
I like the fact that you can actually hang it on the wall.
Yeah.
As a toolkit.
Yeah, which is also really slick. But this, I think, they switched over now to doing it on Indiegogo. I'm not sure that they're still available, because this is the one I'd want. I'd want the mini light out of everything that I saw. But yeah, anyways.
It's awesome.
It's
very good to see different approach that is actually being made.
Yeah. But I dig the concept of from the pouch side, right? Because then the pouch, those panels could go and fit inside the sling bag, you know? And like, that's kind of the modularity stuff that we were talking about, you know? So there's definitely something to be learned from that.
Yeah.
You know? No doubt. It's
awesome.
So yeah, props to Dopey for finding something really sick and on topic for us to take a look at. So Dopey always makes really good contributions.
Nice.
And we appreciate you for it, brother. We really do.
In the bonus of that, I see the comment they are talking about airbrush. Neo, I want a Neo. Actually, I can show you guys what that is. I have it.
Yeah, definitely appreciate you, Dopey.
So I have two airbrush, and this is one of them. This is the Neo. Yeah, this is the Neo.
Oh, here, let
I
me
mean, wait,
bigify you.
no, this is actually not. No, actually, this is a Revolution, but it's very similar to the Neo, and this is very similar in terms of the price as well. So if you want to get into airbrushing, this is a good starter kit. It's a very good start. It's actually a dual system, so you press and you pull back. You press for air, you pull back for paint. That's it. And I have two. One is this, and one is the more expensive one. I do this one for most of my big surface paint job, like big surface car paint job, and the other one is for my detail paint job because the needle is this needle is 0.5 millimeters. The other one is 0.35 millimeters, so it's different size. But this is very cheap. Actually, this is $60 for airbrush.
That's nice because it's the rest of the stuff that gets you.
Yeah, it's the
cost
paint.
wise.
Yeah, it's the paint, the air compressor, and the booth that is causing more money.
Yeah.
But one of these can go a long way. It can work for 10 years.
Yeah.
You take care of your tool.
Yeah,
That's it.
100%.
That's it.
I'm just gonna keep it big on you.
Oh shit.
Make it feel awkward. You think I was lying?
Yeah, you guys look at my pretty face.
There you go.
All right, spot it. Oh man,
it's so funny, right? Because like, we're obviously both on the camera here right now, you know.
Yeah.
But when it's just bigified, I don't know why, but it just feels so much more awkward.
Yep.
Like there's no good explanation for it. It's
no, actually, no. It's really hard to explain the awkwardness that I have.
yeah, it does though. It feels super weird, super awkward. Alrighty, fellas. Time for us to chill. I'm gonna go play some Call of Duty.
Me too. So I will see you on Call of Duty. Whoever wants to join, please.
Yeah. Question is, how can they join us?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's a.
You figure that out.
Well, the easiest way actually would be for you to join Maddie's Discord server, and then we could just take over their voice channel.
Okay.
Here, let me get you.
Give me his Discord server in Discord. Private message. It's easier.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta find it first, real quick. Maddie, I'm sure you're not gonna have a problem with me inviting Joe. I mean, if you don't want Joe to join the Discord server, just say it. Say it to his face. We don't want you here, Joe.
Say while you can, man. Say while you can. Otherwise, it's too late. Say while I'm still here.
Just tell Joe you don't want him around, Maddie.
Is this work?
I figured Maddie would have no problem. I just dropped you the link.
Yeah, I saw it. Let me join after the section.
So yeah, man. If you want to join us, even if you're not going to play Call of Duty, you just want to continued
Shit.
bullshitting with us, you know, we'll probably be in the Diablo 4 channel on the server, just talking. So, and I'll probably be cursing because somebody's going to be cheating.
God,
so,
of course.
Yeah.
Of course. It's always like that when we play.
Yeah.
And you're going to probably hear us cursing again.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
Dude, this stupid ass blah 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 is doing something stupid again.
yeah, exactly. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you. Thank you for listening to me talk about the bag some more. And you guys thank Joe for showing you the models.
No, don't thank me. Thank Sherif to put my face up in the big screen.
Yeah, you know, just a little bit of this. Just a little bit of this. No, like none of that.
That's what you get, man. That's what you get.
Alrighty, fellas. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you on the Discord channel. Peace, motherfuckers.